Imagine a single key. A key that can unlock any door you face. A key that can reveal paths you never knew existed. This isn't a fantasy. This key is real. It is a question. One simple three-letter word that holds the power to change everything about your life. It can reshape your career, deepen your relationships, and connect you with a sense of purpose that you might feel is missing. This question doesn't require a special skill or a high IQ. It only requires a little bit of courage and curiosity to ask it. It is the starting point for all great journeys. The question is why. That's it. Just why. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? We ask it all the time as children. Why is the sky blue? Why do I have to go to bed? But as we grow older, we stop asking. We start accepting things as they are. We follow the rules without questioning them. We walk the well-trodden path because it's what everyone else is doing. We forget the incredible power we once held. The power to look beyond the surface and understand the real reason behind things. The power to challenge the status quo and find a better way forward. Think about your daily routine. You wake up, you go to work or school, you do your tasks, you come home, you repeat. But why do you do it? Is it just for a paycheck? Is it just for a grade? Or is there something more? Asking why is like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see everything more clearly. You can see the motivations behind your actions. You can see the purpose, or lack thereof, in what you do every single day. It's the first step toward living a life that is intentional, not just accidental. A life that you design. This isn't about criticizing every little thing. It's about understanding. It's about discovery. When you start with why, you connect with the emotional human part of your brain. You tap into your beliefs, your values, and your passions. This is where inspiration lives. This is where trust is built. This is where lasting success comes from. All the great leaders and innovators in history started here. They didn't just ask what to do or how to do it. They started by asking why it mattered in the first place. And that made all the difference. So, what makes this one little word so powerful? It's all about how our brains are wired. When we ask what questions, we engage the part of our brain responsible for rational thought and language. It's the part that processes facts and figures. It's very good at telling us what things are. But it doesn't inspire action, it doesn't build loyalty. When you ask why, however, you are speaking directly to a different part of the brain. You're speaking to the limbic system, the part that controls our feelings, our behavior, and our decision-making. This is why we can be presented with all the facts and figures about why one product is better, but we still choose another one based on a gut feeling. That gut feeling comes from the limbic brain. It's the feeling of trust and connection. When a company tells you why they do what they do, their purpose, their cause, their belief, it resonates on a deeper level. We don't just buy what they do, we buy why they do it. We feel a connection to their purpose, and we want to make it a part of our own story. It's a biological principle. The same principle applies to our own lives. You can have a list of goals. I want to get a promotion. I want to get good grades. These are what goals? They are clear, but they lack a deeper pull. Now ask why. Why do I want that promotion? Maybe the answer is, because I want to lead a team and help others grow. Or why do I want good grades? Maybe it's, because I want to gain the knowledge to solve a problem I care about. Suddenly, the goal isn't just a destination. It's part of a meaningful journey. This is the difference between motivation and inspiration. Motivation is external. It's the carrot and the stick. It works, but only for a short time. Inspiration, on the other hand, is internal. It's the fire inside you that burns brightly, even when things get tough. When you know your why, you have a source of inspiration that never runs out. It's your compass. It's the reason you get out of bed in the morning, excited for the day ahead. It fuels your passion and gives you the resilience to overcome any obstacle that stands in your way. Let's look at some real-life examples. Think about a student who is struggling in a subject they find boring. They do the homework just to pass the test. Their why is simply to avoid failure. But what if they asked a deeper why? Why is this subject important? Perhaps they discover that history isn't just about dates and names. It's about understanding human behavior to avoid repeating past mistakes. Suddenly, the subject has a purpose. It connects to a bigger idea. The student is no longer just studying for a grade. They are learning to make the world a better place. Or consider someone in a job that feels unfulfilling. They show up, they do their work, and they count down the hours until they can leave. Their why is the paycheck. But what if they started asking why their company exists? What problem does it solve for people? Maybe they work for a software company. The what is coding, but the why could be creating tools that help small businesses succeed and achieve their dreams. By connecting their daily tasks to this larger purpose, their work gains new meaning. They aren't just writing code, they are empowering entrepreneurs. This questioning also transforms our relationships. Think about a friendship that feels distant. You might ask, why are we friends? The answer can't just be, because we've known each other for a long time. A real why goes deeper. We are friends because we share the same values of honesty and support, or because we challenge each other to be better people. Knowing this why helps you nurture the relationship. It reminds you what is truly important, so you can focus on strengthening that bond instead of letting it fade away over small disagreements. Even our personal habits can be changed by this question. Let's say you want to exercise more. Your what is going to the gym, but it's easy to skip the gym. Now ask why. Is it to look better? That's a start. But a stronger why might be because I want to have the energy to play with my future children, or because I value my health so I can be there for the people I love for a long time. This powerful emotional reason will get you out the door on days when you just don't feel like it. It connects a simple action to your deepest values. So how do you start? You don't need to have a big life-changing revelation overnight. It starts small. It starts with curiosity. Begin by looking at one area of your life. It could be your job, a hobby, or even a daily chore. Take a moment and just ask yourself, why am I doing this? Be honest with your answer. Don't judge it, just write it down. The first answer is usually a surface-level what or how. So ask again. Why does that matter? Keep asking why, like a curious child, until you get to an answer that feels different. An answer that resonates with your emotions. Another practical tip is to find your why in the stories you tell. Think about the moments in your life when you felt truly proud or fulfilled. The times you felt at your absolute best. Write them down. What do these stories have in common? Was it a time you helped someone? A time you overcame a challenge? A time you created something new? The common theme running through your most powerful stories is a clue to your core purpose, your personal why. It has been with you all along. You just need to recognize the pattern. Once you have a sense of your why, write it down. Make it a simple, clear statement. For example, to inspire people to pursue their dreams, or to create communities where everyone feels like they belong. This statement becomes your filter for making decisions. When you are faced with a choice, big or small, you can ask yourself, does this align with my why? If the answer is yes, you can move forward with confidence. If the answer is no, you know it's probably not the right path for you, even if it looks appealing on the surface. This is not a one-time exercise. It's a lifelong practice. Your why is stable, but how you bring it to life will change and evolve. Keep asking the question. Stay curious. Make it a daily habit, like brushing your teeth. Ask it about the book you're reading, the food you're eating, the conversation you're having. The more you practice, the more natural it will become. You will start to see the world not for what it is, but for what it could be. And you will find your place in it, living a life filled not with obligation, but with inspiration.